I just made a video talking about some useless facts I found interesting about Gen 1 Pokemon. Now I'm back with Caden today to bring you some facts about Gen 2.
Yeah, let's get it.
One of the Pokemon names from Gen 2 is rather unique, and it stayed that way up until Gen 9 so far. Okay, I'll tell you what's weird about it. It's the only Pokemon with a hyphen in its name. Caden, can you name it? Just kidding. Gen 2 actually gave us another Pokemon, Ho-Oh, with a hyphen, and there have been several more since. However, Porygon 2 is the only Pokemon in the series so far to have a numeral in its name.
Oh, that's cool. So there's Porygon, Porygon 2, Porygon Z, Porygon D's nuts.
Generation 2 is the first generation with shiny Pokemon. It's often stated how in Gen 2, being shiny is determined by a Pokemon's DVs, which later became IVs. If a Pokemon's speed, defense, and special DVs are all 10, and its attack DV is a 2, 3, 6, 7, 10, 11, 14, or 15, it will be shiny.
Bruh, literally everybody knows about how shinies were determined in Gen 2. You know, I have something interesting about Unown, though.
Caden, bro, I already told you we are not spelling out more hate speech using Pokemon teams.
No, let me cook, dude. Unown, so hidden power, right? That's its signature move. Remember that hidden power is also determined by Pokemon's IVs. What this means is that shiny Pokemon in Gen 2 can only have access to hidden power grass or dragon. Sorry for those of you who want hidden power ice to counter your shiny Pikachu's ground weakness. Also, only Unown I and V can be shiny in Gen 2, even though they weren't called IVs yet.
Ironic, isn't it?
Okay, for some reason, I'm really bad at remembering when starter Pokemon evolve, but I always assume that my Pokemon is going to step into that final stage of life at level 36. However, Gen 2 gives you a crazy head start, with Croconaw evolving into Feraligatr at level 30. Absolutely ridiculous that I can have this monster likely around when I reach Ecruteak City.
Yo, you know what else is monsters, bro? Yo, peep that Gen 3 back sprite, though. Literally the most caked up Pokemon of all time.
Okay, a few glitches I like and I never knew. I did some glitches for the Gen 1 video, and those were fun. Caden, you've been known for your belly dancing in the past. Why don't you do this first one?
Oh, f*** you, dude. When using Belly Drum, the first check in the code to make sure your Pokemon has enough HP to use the move, meaning it has to be above 50%. However, in Gen 2, even when you use the move under 50% HP, the move will indicate that it has failed, yet the boost to your Pokemon will still raise by 2 stages.
The Dragon Fang item was supposed to boost the power of Dragon-type moves by 50%. Oddly enough, the Dragon Scale instead boosts the power by 50% and acts as the evolution item for Seadra. Here I was thinking poor Dragonite's Outrage was just weak as f***.
During the bug catching contest, which is ridiculously unfair, might I add, a player can actually use Fly or Teleport to leave the national park, and the game will still treat the player as if the bug catching contest is still ongoing, which can lead to some interesting interactions.
Most fans know about the Nintendo beta leaks from 2021 with lots of beta sprites of scrapped Gen 2 Pokemon. I wanted to highlight a few of these that don't get as much love and attention as they deserve, but we can't help but love these little monsters.
Oh my god, bro, have you seen Baby Tangela? It looks like Mike Wazowski with a f***ing mop on its head.
Dude, no, Baby Grimer though, Baby Grimer. Wait, is that Ditto? Or Ditto pretending to be Grimer? Or Grimer pretending to be Ditto?
Oh, next we got Baby Growler. It's just a dog. I like dog.
Oh, and Baby Goldeen. So this thing was literally just a Sea King that was going to evolve at level 16 into Goldeen and then back into Sea King.
Nah, dude, that's nothing compared to Baby Duo, bro. 3 heads to 2 heads to 3 heads. Did what die, bro?
We wouldn't mind making a video about all of these, actually. If you haven't seen the beta sprites, they are definitely worth looking at and will make you think some scuffed AI tool was making Pokemon now.
The Metal Coat increases the base power of a user's Steel-type moves and is also an item used to evolve Onix and Scyther. Have you ever felt like evolving Scyther feels somewhat underwhelming? After using Scizor for a while, feeling like I was hitting just about as hard as a marshmallow in a microwave, I learned that Scizor is the only evolution in all of Pokemon to retain the same base stat total as its previous evolution.
At least until Kleavor was introduced in Pokemon Legends. They did Scyther dirty twice. Good thing Scizor got some mega love in Gen 6. Of course, Gen 2 introduced 2 new types, that being Dark and Steel, mostly to combat the dominance of the Psychic type in the previous generations. However, neither of these types got too much love right away, with Steel only receiving 4 new Pokemon and 2 Gen 1 Pokemon being given the new type, and Dark types receiving 6 new Mons.
I think it's time to count down the most popular types for Pokemon in Gen 2.
Watch Mojo.
Coming in at number 3 is Water with 18 new Pokemon.
The second most represented type was Flying, perhaps why the very first Johto gym leader decides to use this type. Just kidding, because Faulkner only uses Kanto Pokemon, like a lot of other gym leaders in this region.
Oh, dude, Faulkner. However, surprisingly enough, in a region known for some pretty bland routes and level scaling, the normal type is the most represented type with 20 Pokemon.
Oh yeah, so surprising to hear this with such inspired designs such as the deer and the owl. Honestly, just kidding. I love all Gen 2 normal types, and I hate how people rip on new Pokemon designs for being bland and uninspired when it's really always been like this. Turn off the nostalgia blinders, folks.
I mean, we still get the key Pokemon though, so.
Alright, well that's it for today. Kaden and I will be uploading some Pokemon battle content over on our channel, Slack Squad Showdown. And although we're real rusty after years away from Pokemon, we've got some pretty cursed takes and commentary for the current meta.
Yeah, that seems just about right, Trevor.
Anyways, thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, check out our Gen 1 video, leave a comment below with the type of content you'd like to see on this channel, and subscribe for more content to watch while you super glue your eyes to your Switch instead of taking care of life's key responsibilities. Enjoy.